we are a vertically integrated AI infrastructure company. What does it mean? From the dirt to the cloud, everything. So from the energy, from the land, and also the software on top.
And one thing that I personally have done recently as it pertains to this migration is to perform a geopolitical risk assessment on the actual public cloud instance based upon our operations all around the world and potential for disruption to the actual operation of the public cloud.
But the next thing is the sovereignty aspect of it. And do you want me to touch upon what we're doing in Brussels? So last week we had the Tech Liberation Day. Basically, it's the biggest legislation on cloud that happened ever. And it's a legislation called Cloud and AI Development Act. And this is a legislation that is going to introduce permitting simplification, is going to introduce accelerated zones for European countries to identify those places in their own governments where they need to accelerate the building of data centers.
I think the sovereignty discussion is actually secondary, right, to that initial decision. But just imagine Schneider Electric, over 150 years old. In the last, I would say, 25, 30 years, we've experienced a tremendous amount of both organic and inorganic growth, so meaning lots of acquisitions throughout every region of the world. What that does from a complexity standpoint is it means that practically every single country, every single operation has their own business processes.
That the network could be used in many different ways, also as a radar. So this means that we'll have additional capability that will be a useful input for the application to put in place. But you need to exploit this new capability and the other will arrive the right topology. And CG will not change the topology. What you decided today, it is a strategic advantage on the acceleration. You use all the capability that the technology today and next will enable.
The actual link that's provisioned, it's meant for more downstream traffic, not so much lossless traffic, right? So what that means is that you're going to saturate that link if you start and run AI inference traffic over it.
So the risk that humans just take the output and pass it on because it's easy and it's effortless is there, and that's something that everyone that's using AI is meanwhile aware of. That sometimes the AI says things which are, I'm not sure if I really understand what they mean with that sentence. So perspective in terms of minimizing the hallucinations, correct. You first need to understand what exactly the AI needs to do. The more you narrow down the purpose of the AI, that particular AI shall solve you as flawless as possible, then you need to think about the solution design,